almost just choked on my hot Ribena.
Do your thing. Do your thing. Yeah, do your thing. Yes, do your thing.
That's not a vibe. Hi guys, I am so excited to be here filming this. I was kind of just like, what's the word, brainstorming for my YouTube and like content ideas, and I thought of this self-care Sundays idea, and I don't know, I'm just so excited to be filming this. It's going to be a new series on my channel, obviously on a Sunday. Probably won't be every Sunday, but whenever I do post one, it will be on a Sunday. Basically, it's just going to be a series all about topics that come within the self-care kind of category, if that makes sense. So today's is just going to be on the subject of self-care and how you can self-care in better ways and improve your life and stuff like that. The ones I'm going to do, being motivated, coping with breakups, getting rid of toxic people, like these kind of subjects. I just really want to use my platform to like help people. Okay, I need to clean this. Really want to use my platform to help people out, and I've really felt that strongly recently. I feel like over the last few months I've just done a lot of growing up mentally. I don't know, I just feel like a bit of a different person nowadays, so I feel like I want to share some of my new state of mind, and then further down the line some experiences that I have been through that will help you guys out. And well, yeah, we'll see where it goes. But yeah, I really hope you enjoy this series, and please leave me any suggestions down below, like that come under the self-care kind of category that I can film about, because I really want you guys to have input in this series and enjoy it. So get subscribed down below, follow me on Instagram, and yeah, if you want to put a little story of you watching this video on your Instagram stories, and because I'd love to see that and like repost you guys. So also, sorry if the lighting's really bad. I'm sat right next to my window and the lighting is very crazy today, so yeah, I'm sorry about that. I might put a light on in the background there. That might make a difference. I got this candle, which is my fave thing ever. It's from Wilko's and it was reduced to £1.70 from £5, and it smells like chocolates and Christmas. So I feel like self-care is such a big topic these days on social media. I feel like a lot of people are encouraging self-care as such, and there's been a lot of motivational quotes flying about and stuff like that, which I love. I'm fully here for those motivational quotes. I think they are just brilliant. I follow a certain YouTuber called Hello October, and every single Monday she does Motivational Monday, where she puts a lot of different quotes that really encourage and inspire on her Instagram stories. So I definitely would recommend viewing her if you want like a really good start to your week as such. Yeah, so I just think self-care is the most important thing nowadays with social media, and in today's world everything is so fast paced. Like you don't get a break basically, because everything is constantly moving, everything's so fast paced, work life is fast paced, uni life is fast paced, just everything is chaotic. And so I think it's just so important to take time out of your week or day just to focus on yourself. Like even it's just the little things. So in this video I'm going to talk about more material things, and then I'm going to talk about mental self-help. So I'll start with material self-help. So just little things like lighting a candle. Last night I got in from the library at like 10 o'clock and it was late and I was super tired. I was like, ugh, give me strength. A little way of just like helping myself. I literally just lit a candle, turned off my main light, put on my lamp and just chilled, and I used my favourite banana Body Shop cream for my legs and moisturise my body, and things like that just really help me unwind and just turn off for the day. I think in this day and age it's very hard to turn off because we are constantly surrounded with social media, the internet, and being in contact with friends. Anyone can reach you at any point, and I think it's important just to like put your phone to the side if you can and just have a bit of time to yourself, whether that's watching stuff, reading. I think that's just so important, is switching off at the end of the day. Otherwise it keeps you awake. If your mind is like mentally whirring, it's going to keep you awake. So yeah, in regards to material self-help, I just think it's so important to do little things for you. I read a book all about the Danish way of living once, and they call it hygiene. I can't remember how to pronounce it, I'm sorry. But basically their way of living is all about doing the little things that will comfort you, but all in moderation. So for example, today I've got a lot of work to do, but I'm not going to go to the library today. I'm going to go to Cafe Nero's and sit and have a hot chocolate. I can't wait. I spent the night in the library last night, so today I'm going to do it differently in a way that I prefer. Maybe I won't get quite as much work done, but I'm just going to do that for me and just to have a bit of relaxing time whilst doing my work, because you know, find your favourite cafe where you are living, whether you're a uni student or you work or you go to school. I think cafes are a really great environment for doing work, and it's like little choices like that that go towards self-care. So don't force yourself to go to the library if you don't want to, basically. Obviously do sometimes. On days where you just want to have a bit more chill, so go to a nice cafe and have a hot chocolate and get cream in your hot chocolate. Things always in moderation, I find, with self-care, because if you go too far along the self-care line, then you'll end up self-destructing and you'll become lazy, if that makes sense. If you treat yourself too much and you let yourself off too much, it's all about finding that balance between getting stuff done and being productive, but also giving yourself a nice life. Go to cafes and do work there, because I find it a really relaxing environment, and often the people in there are all relaxed because you're in a cafe or a coffee shop or whatever you want to call it, and that will probably make you feel relaxed, if that makes sense. Self-care is all about moderation and just taking time for yourself, but knowing when it's benefiting you and when it's not, kind of thing, if that makes sense. It's kind of hard to put into words, but I know what I'm trying to say. I think self-care is just really about making healthy lifestyle choices. So yeah, get the hot chocolate, but don't do that every day of the week, if that makes sense, because in first year and the beginning of second year, I used to eat really badly when I came to uni. I'd just eat what I wanted to eat and when I wanted to eat. I would have no like stoppage, if that makes sense. So I'd have big breakfast, big lunches, big dinner, and then I put on weight and that made me unhappy. So I just think it's very good to be aware of what you are consuming. I mean, the way that I do it, I tend to eat very healthily throughout the weekdays. So Monday to Friday, I'm really healthy. I try to be anyway. Obviously, I have like the odd thing here and there, like I'm having a hot chocolate today. It's all in balance, but majority of the time I eat kind of clean-ish and eat stuff that makes me personally feel cleansed, if that makes sense. Everyone's diet's different, and different things make different people feel good, and that's fine. Everyone can eat what they want, but yeah, do it for you and what makes you feel good. And so yeah, I do that within the week, and then I get to the weekend and I treat myself. It's very easy to binge at the weekend, I've found, which I do try not to do, because that's really bad for you, obviously. But say come Friday night, I'll go get a pizza from Tesco and have a pizza, or I'll get like some sweets or a bag of chocolate or something like that, a donut, you know the drill, that kind of thing. I tend to do that on Saturdays actually, because at the moment obviously X Factor is strictly on, which I love, and I've not been going out as much recently, so I do tend to stay in more and watch TV. So instead of going out, I'll get like some chocolate or something nice. The thing I think is really good that can really just motivate you and make you change your mindset. Well, I have two things actually. The first is Pinterest. Go on Pinterest. I know it can be depressing at some points because it's literally like life goals on there, but at the same time you can use that to motivate you, I think. And they have so many self-care quotes on there, like really pretty ones that look aesthetically pleasing. Another thing is self-care books. I honestly recommend them so much. Like I said earlier, I read the Danish one, A Little Book of Hygge, I'm sorry I didn't say it, and that really inspired me actually. I read it quite a while ago now. I've actually done a video on lifestyle books that change your mental state, so I did that last summer, so I'll link it down below for you guys. Books can really help the way you think about things. I think books have a different way of getting through to people if you've got time for it. I really want to read that. It's like a cool basic girl favourite, but you know it's called like Life-Changing Magic of Not Giving an F or something like that, I don't know what it's called, by Sarah Knight, I want to say, someone Knight. But anyway, it looks so good, I really want to get that. I'm going to ask for it for my birthday or Christmas or something. yeah, Waterstones, just go into Waterstones and they have loads of self-care books. Amazon, Urban Outfitters is the best place for this. Like, they actually slay with the lifestyle books, honestly. They have so many good ones. Like, you go into Urban Outfitters and they just have tables full of lifestyle books. And then, like, moving on to mental state, I was watching a YouTuber and she really made me think about the way I think, if that makes sense. Self-care is not just about material things and taking time to like moisturize your body, eat some chocolate. It's not about that completely. I think that is a bit of it, but yeah, I just really think it's about, self-care is about the decisions you make and about the decisions that are going to benefit you. So making decisions that will self-destruct is not self-care. Self-care is about making decisions in life that will benefit you in the long term. So whether it comes to getting out of a toxic relationship, getting rid of toxic friends, changing your environment, it's just really, really important to make decisions that are going to benefit you. I need to have some hot Ribena. What I was talking about. So yeah, self-care is just all about making decisions that are really healthy and not toxic to your life, if that makes sense. So it's easier said than done, and I'm going to talk about this in a future video, but if you need to get out of a toxic relationship, you do it, because that is a decision that is going towards your self-care and your happiness at the end of the day. I think self-care is all about being in control of your own lifestyle and your own life. Because I think as humans, if we feel in control, not to like an excess, because that's when you can turn into a control freak and all that, but if we do feel control in a healthy way, then we do feel better in general. I just think that's really important. Like, being in control of your life is a way of self-caring and a way of putting yourself first, instead of, say if you're like, I don't really want to touch on the subject too much because I want to do a whole video on it, but say if you are in an unhappy relationship, this is for an example, it is only going to make you more unhappy in the long term, if that makes sense. So you can cut it now and then start to improve your happiness sooner. And this is all under the idea of self-care, because every decision you make in life should be to benefit yourself and to benefit your own happiness. Obviously, you've really got to take into regard other people's feelings, but in some cases you have got to put yourself first and think about your own happiness. So I'm just a really big advocate of that, and I've made a lot of stupid decisions over my 20 years of existence, small 20 years. And a lot of them I do think, like, why did I go back there? Why did I do that? Because it wasn't going to impact me in a happy way or other people around me. Everyone makes mistakes, I think, but it's about learning from those mistakes, and that is how you should go about thinking of self-care. It's all about learning from your past mistakes. Care, as I've said, it's about having chocolate and about having that donut from Krispy Kreme, because we all love a donut from Krispy Kreme. Oh my god, like the one from Krispy Kreme that is, what flavour is it? Oh my god, Biscoff. Oh my god, have you guys like tried that? Because it's actually insane. Like, I've actually died when I ate it. I've not had one since summer actually. I don't know where in Lincoln sells Krispy Kreme, to be fair, but I need to have one right now. Obviously, go get that Krispy Kreme, go get the chocolate, but make decisions that are also going to benefit your life positively. So if you've had a bit of a binge day, make sure you're eating healthy for the next few days afterwards. And that's not about starving yourself, that is just about eating in moderation and keeping generally clean, if that makes sense, clean eating. So yeah, I feel like I rambled a lot in this video and I've gone off on one about loads of different things, but yeah, this is like the first little introduction to my self-care series. It's a bit all over the place, but I really hope you enjoyed it, and I just want to use my platform to help people out as such. And I've got topics that I really want to talk about, which will be quite probably a lot in the future, but yeah, I just feel like I have a lot to say at the moment about certain issues and things, and I want everyone, especially like you guys, my subscribers, to like live the best life possible and the happiest life. So yeah, go get some hot Ribena because it literally cures bad moods. But yeah, that is the end of this video. I hope it was alright. I hope it did you guys some good, and please leave me any suggestions down below. I'd love that. So yeah, here's the start of a new series on my YouTube channel, and I will see you guys very soon in my next vlog, which yeah, it'll probably be a vlog because all I post is vlogs. So bye.